Spartans! What is your profession?
Amidst the rugged landscapes of ancient Greece, there emerged a society like no other, one whose name is synonymous with unparalleled martial prowess and discipline. Welcome to the world of the Spartans, history's most formidable warriors. In a time where might often meant right, the Spartans carved out a legacy that has echoed through the ages. Their story is one of strength, endurance, and a relentless pursuit of military excellence. From the unforgiving Agoge training system to their legendary stand at Thermopylae, the Spartans were more than just warriors. They were a symbol of the ultimate warrior ethos. But who were these warriors? And what drove them to achieve such unparalleled feats in battle? We journey back through history to uncover the truths and myths of Sparta, a society where warfare wasn't just a means to an end, but a way of life. This is the story of the Spartans. In the heart of the Peloponnesian Peninsula lay Sparta, a city-state unique in its approach to life and war. Unlike their artistic and democratic neighbors in Athens, the Spartans were singularly focused on one thing: creating the perfect warrior. From the tender age of 7, Spartan boys were enrolled in the Agoge, a rigorous education and training program. Here, in this unforgiving environment, they were molded into warriors. Physical strength, endurance, and discipline were the cornerstones of their upbringing. The young Spartiates were subjected to relentless physical training, which included running, jumping, swimming, and javelin throwing, aiming to develop their strength, agility, and endurance. Combat training was central to the Agoge, where boys learned to fight with weapons like spears and swords and engage in rigorous hand-to-hand combat exercises. Life in the Agoge was intentionally harsh. The boys were given minimal clothing to inure them to the elements and insufficient food, to encourage them to develop stealth and cunning by stealing what they needed. Though if caught, they were punished, not for stealing, but for being caught. The culmination of this intense training was a test known as the Crypteia, a secret operation where young Spartans were sent out at night with the task of surviving on their skills. Part of this secretive operation involved the hunting and killing of helots. The helots were a subjugated class in Spartan society, essentially serfs who worked the lands and performed other laborious tasks. Surviving and thriving through the Agoge was a rite of passage for Spartan boys, marking their transition into full citizenship, and their role as elite warriors in one of history's most formidable military machines. This system, while brutal by modern standards, was the backbone of Spartan military dominance and the reason behind their reputation as fearsome warriors. Spartan society was built on a strict hierarchy. At the top were the Spartan warriors, full citizens trained for war. Below them, the perioeci handled trade and manufacturing, and at the bottom, the helots, who worked the lands, freeing Spartans to focus solely on military matters. This relentless focus on military training created a society like no other, where every Spartan was ready to lay down their life for their city-state. But how did this translate onto the battlefield? The Spartans were not just trained to be warriors, they were trained to be part of a military machine, precise and formidable. At the heart of their combat strategy lay the phalanx formation, a tactical innovation that turned their armies into a nearly impenetrable force. In this formation, each warrior's shield protected not only himself, but also the soldier to his left. This unity created a wall of shields and spears, which, combined with the Spartans' discipline and training, made them a daunting opponent on the battlefield. Throughout their history, the Spartans engaged in numerous battles that showcased their military prowess. In the Battle of Plataea, they played a pivotal role in securing a Greek victory over the Persians, marking the end of the Persian invasion. The Battle of Mantinea was one of the largest hoplite battles and a significant Spartan victory, solidifying their reputation. However, Their defeat at Sphacteria during the Peloponnesian War was a rare moment of vulnerability, showing that even the mightiest can falter. The Spartan hoplite was equipped for close-quarters combat. Their primary weapon, the dory, was a long spear used effectively in the phalanx. Accompanying this was the xiphos, a short sword for close combat. Protected by bronze armor and their iconic hoplon shields, they were ready for the brutal realities of war. While their military might is legendary, Spartan culture was much more than just a breeding ground for warriors. It was a society built upon a complex set of ideals and practices that permeated every aspect of their lives. Spartan women, unlike their counterparts in other Greek city-states, enjoyed considerable freedom and respect. They were educated, owned land, and were expected to maintain physical fitness, all to ensure the birth of strong Spartan warriors. Their role was crucial in maintaining the societal structure that supported Spartan military supremacy. Religion and cultural practices also played a significant role in Spartan society. From honoring their gods in grand festivals to practicing austere rituals, these traditions reinforced the values of strength, discipline, and loyalty that were essential for their warriors. The Spartans were also known for their laconic wit, a style of communication that was as sharp and efficient as their warfare. This brevity in speech reflected their focus on simplicity and effectiveness, qualities highly valued in Spartan society. One of the most famous examples of this is prior to the Battle of Thermopylae, when informed that the Persian archers were so numerous that their arrows would block out the sun. Leonidas, a Spartan soldier, famously retorted, "Then we will fight in the shade." This blend of physical prowess, cultural depth, and a unique societal structure made the Spartans not just warriors, but symbols of a philosophy where every aspect of life was dedicated to the excellence and service of the state. In 480 BC, a moment arrived that would forever etch the name of Sparta into the annals of history. The Battle of Thermopylae, a confrontation between the mighty Persian Empire and a small Greek force, became the ultimate testament to Spartan valor and tactical genius. As Xerxes of Persia advanced with a colossal army to conquer Greece, a small contingent of Greek forces, led by King Leonidas of Sparta, chose to make a stand at the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Among them were 300 Spartans, warriors bred for battle. In this narrow pass, the Spartan-led Greek force utilized the terrain to their advantage. The phalanx formation proved perfect for such a choke point. For 3 days, Leonidas and his men held back the Persian onslaught, fighting with a prowess and determination that stunned their adversaries. Among these Spartans was Leonidas, remembered for his bold statement of fighting in the shade. It wasn't just skill in battle that marked these Spartans. It was their unyielding resolve in the face of certain death. The battle, though a tactical defeat, was a moral and symbolic victory. Leonidas and his Spartans fought to their last breath, embodying the Spartan ethos of loyalty, bravery, and honor in death. Their sacrifice at Thermopylae became a rallying cry for all of Greece, inspiring subsequent victories against the Persians. The Spartans at Thermopylae not only defended their homeland, but also left an enduring legacy of courage and sacrifice. Despite their formidable reputation and military accomplishments, the Spartans were not invincible. The very factors that made them legendary also contributed to their eventual decline. In the years following Thermopylae, Sparta faced internal challenges and societal changes. Their rigid social structure, over-reliance on the helot class for agriculture, and their failure to adapt to new military technologies and tactics, like the use of cavalry and archers, slowly eroded their dominance. The Battle of Leuctra in 371 BC was a critical blow. The Thebans, under Epaminondas, shattered the myth of Spartan invincibility using innovative tactics. This defeat marked the beginning of Sparta's decline as a major military power in Greece. Yet the legacy of Sparta resonates far beyond their historical reign. Their ideals of discipline, bravery, and sacrifice have been romanticized and immortalized in art, literature, and modern media. The story of the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae in particular has become a symbol of courage against overwhelming odds. The Spartans, in their pursuit of military perfection, left an indelible mark on history. Their story is a complex tapestry of triumph and tragedy, a testament to the heights of martial achievement and the inevitable consequences of resistance to change. As we reflect on the legacy of Spartan valor and discipline, we are reminded of the powerful words spoken by Spartan mothers to their sons, capturing the essence of an entire civilization's unyielding spirit. Return with your shield, or on it.